Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome back to Waves of Thinking by AYTM. My name is Molly Strawn-Carreño, and I am joined by Pam. She is a familiar face, actually. I'll let her introduce herself in a second. You hold a special place in my heart, Pam. You were my second all-time Waves of Thinking guest back when I had no ring light and no fancy microphones or anything in Quirk, Chicago. So it's wonderful to see you.
It feels good to be an alumni.
But oh my gosh, it's getting to the point where we have alums.
That's
Okay.
great. That's great. Yeah.
Well, for everybody watching, why don't you introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Pam Everett. I lead consumer insights and strategy for Grupo Bimbo in the health and wellness division. And we're working on bringing new, better for you products to the market globally and focused here on the U.S.
So that's what you're talking about today, later in your panel session here at Quirks, New York. And we were just talking off to the side. It's super interesting about Gen Z's awareness of healthy ingredients, their accessibility with healthier ingredients, better for you foods, like you said. And they're actually influencing their parents, an older generation, to be more aware and to purchase these foods, which is a really interesting trend. I'd love to hear more.
Yes. So what we found is we talked to our legacy consumers who really are Gen X boomers, some millennials as well, as we talked to them about what's happening with their family and how they're choosing their products. What they were telling us is that their kids, especially their older kids above 12, so really that Gen Z cohort, they are actually influencing and telling them about what's good for you, what's better for you, what ingredients to avoid. And you have to think it really makes a lot of sense. This generation is super involved and engaged on TikTok, on Instagram. We all know that about Gen Z. They're also really connected to food and beverage. And you think about where they are kind of and how they've grown up, there's a lot of instability, there's a lot of unknowns. And when you don't really know how to manage that, but you're very focused on your mental health and mental wellness, what you will do is you kind of focus on the things you can control, which is food and beverage. And so they really are engaged with and understand all of the claims and all of the things that happen around clean food, functional food, fiber, protein. So we see that a lot in the market, but it's really being driven in some cases by the Gen Z consumers in their homes, teaching their parents about things like the Yuka app and how to read labels and how they know this is a good thing, this is a bad thing, this is better than the other one on the shelf. So they're just really fascinating as a cohort that they're actually they're teaching up the generations in their home, and they're bringing kind of the standards of what is good for you in all of their homes and making it higher for the entire family.
There's a lot of things going on there that's really interesting. So it's their parents that control the budget and the purchases.
Absolutely.
But you still need to appeal to that younger generation because they're the one influencing those purchases.
Definitely. And the parents definitely don't want any food to go to waste. So they want their kids to eat what they have. So it's almost this this trade-off of the kids kind of are shaming mom and dad into buying good stuff because they don't want it to sit on the shelf. But it's really cool, super interesting. The kids are all right. They're going to be a fun cohort to watch over this. They grow up and have their own earning power.
Well, they're doing better than us, apparently.
Yeah, for sure. Well, in some ways. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us.
So glad to be here. Thanks for asking me to come back.
Of course. It was so wonderful to see you.
Yeah.
Until next time.